Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get started with the first game of Week 8. The Guardians and the Warhawks.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fire o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the kick. A short little kick to the ground here that'll be picked up and fielded around the 25 here by number 14 of the Warhawks. He's going to take it to the outside, running down the sidelines, and looks like he will run out of bounds. And that recovery is by Zion Peralt of the Warhawks. All right, we have the snap. We have a handoff. He's going to run into traffic, and he will be brought down. That is going to be a flag. That is most likely going to be a face mask. There's a flag on the field. Yeah, that was... I could see it from here, so... It's going to be a free first down. All right, we got motion. We got a handoff here to number 1. He's going to bring it to the outside. It looks like he will go out of bounds. And that'll be good enough for a first down. Run and gain of 10, and that'll give him a first down. Jamaica Barber with that run there for the Warhawks. Takes a snap. Dropping back, throws over the middle here, and that'll be incomplete to Barber there. An incomplete pass, then that'll bring up second down. Takes a snap, a handoff here to the inside. Number 34, he will be stopped after a gain of 5. Running a gain of 5, and that'll bring up third down. At number 34 is Michael Sonderman. Number 6, Matt Knowles in for QB for the Warhawks. Then in motion, the inside here. Trips on the inside, 1 single on the out, and a single backer. Takes a snap, handoff here. And that will go up the middle, and he stays up, and that'll be good enough for a first down. Run and gain 8. That'll give him a first down. Takes a snap, dropping back, fires over the middle here. That'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass. So bring up second down. slow snap recovery. A handoff to number 11 on the inside here, and he will get over the board. Touchdown, Warhawks. All right, they're gonna go for a kick here to get their extra points. Oh, bad snap. It goes down. That'll go nowhere. Extra points are no good. All right, the Warhawks to kick. 6-0. A deep boot here to the Guardians. That'll be around the 10-yard line here, and he will take off with it here. And that will be stopped. Guardians will take over around the 27, 28. Guardians will take over around the 28. There we go. Motion. Takes a snap here. Handoff to number 10. And that'll be brought down. A run and a gain of 1. Bring up second down. And we have the snap. We have a little sweep action here to number 13. And that'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up third down. Number 13, Noah Wallstrom from the Guardians there. And we have number 7 in as quarterback, Brady Birch for the Guardians. Takes a snap, throws it quick over the middle here, and that'll be caught, and they'll be up on their feet. He's got a lot of room. He'll be running down the field, number 10, and that'll be in. Touchdown, Guardians. That's what's up. Touchdown, number 10, Devin Morrison of the Guardians. Guardians going for extra points here, going for 2. They take the snap. Quick fire. Oh, it'll be stuffed and that'll go nowhere. Extra points are no good. The Guardians tied up with the Warhawks. All right, the kick is up. Warhawks to recover, number 14. And he will be stopped. Warhawks will take over at the 37. Number 14, Zion Peralt of the Warhawks. A handoff to the outside here, number 34. He's going to take off, and that'll be good enough for a first down. Punchy outside, good for a gain of 10. Gotta give him a first down. Number 34, Mr. Sonderman there. All right, you got motion. Snap. Quick pass the inside to number 14. That'll be caught, but he will be down. Short pass and again 8. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, dude, it's wild to have a 6-6 game with the Guardians here.
Yeah, Guardians showing up, putting in the work.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful play.
Yeah,
Nice quick slant.
he took it up the middle. Nobody could catch him.
Mm-hmm.
We got a handoff here. Take off to the inside here. Gonna stay on his feet. He will go out of bounds. That'll give him a first down though. The run and a gain of 8. I'll give him a first down.
What would be really nice to see is the Guardians turn up their defense here.
Yeah.
Get a stop by the Warhawks. That would just be great for them.
Yeah, we have seen actually a lot of interceptions from the Guardians here. So a lot of other teams lacking, just not, thinking about it and throwing straight to the Guardians. So there was one game, I think he got 4. He tied for the record. And then obviously Capenna Ho last week blew that record out of the water.
Oh, yeah, what, 5 interceptions?
5 interceptions, yeah. And a pick 6 to boot. He had a few, but they got called back. So
Yep.
Deep pass to number 14. Oh, in and out of the hands.
Unfortunate.
Deep pass. Incomplete. Bring up second down.
Yeah, he's going to want that one back.
Yeah, that is unfortunate there.
Beautiful pass to the outside, just couldn't reel it in.
Yeah.
And
It went right over the defender, too, and he just couldn't bring it to him, so.
lucky for the Guardians.
Oops.
Yeah, last game, Kapenaho would have beat the record likely for both interceptions and yards after interception.
Yeah.
Like all-purpose yards by a defensive player.
Yeah. If it literally was just not those, I think it was 2 pick sixes that got called back. I know for sure one.
Yeah, and some of the other yardage he had just got called back for bad blocking, but
Snap, a handoff here to Sonderman. He's going to take it to the outside. There's a flag on the field here.
I'm guessing we've got a hold.
There is a flag on the field.
So we do.
Holding on the
have a hold.
offense here. That is going to be brought back. Well,
Holding number 17 on the offense.
17 or 78?
So we're going to come back about 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We're going to replay second down. I'm assuming
I think it
that
might
that's
be.
what the Guardians are going to have them do.
Yeah. I think it might have been number 78 there. We're going to find out here in a second. Well, maybe.
Holding offense 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay second down.
All right, we have holding by the offense like we called earlier.
So now we got second down and nearly 20. Actually, is that 20? Just about 20. That holding penalty was on number 78.
Yeah, that is
On the offensive line. Schloti?
Schultz. Schulte? Yeah. Sorry, man. Not nearly as bad as I butchered one last week. So. Can't even remember who we played for at this point. Motion. Well, sweep action to the back here to number 11. He's going to take it up the middle. And that'll be gain of 11 there. Gain of 11. Bring up third down. Jordan Parham there with the run.
So third down and about 8 from the Guardians. What is that, about 34-yard line? The Guardians here have an opportunity. Obviously, if they stop the Warhawks on third down, I'm assuming the Warhawks are going to go for it on fourth down just based on field position. But if they can stop them here, then we might see a turn of what we might have a competitive game.
Yeah, 4 minutes left in this first quarter, by the way. Lowest amount ever scored between two teams with the Guardians being involved. Oh, looks like that'll give him the first down, though. He's going to take off. He will have it all the way. There's going to be touchdown. Warhawks. Touchdown. Warhawks.
You know, it's times like this that I wish I just didn't say anything
Yeah.
before the play happens, because I feel like in some way I'm jinxing the other team.
Yeah.
You know?
We are, in fact, soothsayers of the field. So
I say-
anytime we say anything, it is either going to happen exactly the way we said it,
or the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, what they really need to do is stop him on third down. Oh, you gave up a touchdown? Oh,
Yeah.
sure, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Warhawks on the field set to go for 2. Here comes the snap. The run to the right-hand side, easily into the end zone.
Extra points are good.
Warhawks go up over the Guardians 14-6.
And Mufasa says, you're jinxing the Guardians. Just talk stats now. Well, I think the Guardians have had a hex put on them for a long time now. They need to sacrifice somebody into a volcano to get it off of them. All right, a deep boot here. That's going to be around the 10-yard line. Will be recovered here. At number 40 on the Guardians. He'll run up the middle. He will be stopped. That is going to place them around the 26. Guardians will take over. Around the 26. Oh, looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Oh. My bad. Let's roll it. Guardians take the snap here. Handoff, it's going to go up the middle. It does not look like it is going to go very far there. And that'll be a loss of 1. A loss of a yard, and that'll bring up second down. Oh, we got a flag in the backfield here.
Prior to the snap, delay of game. Offense number 7. 5-yard penalty remains second down.
Big snap. Keeps it. Rolls to the inside. Under pressure here. Oh, face mask. That is what that flag is for. There's a flag on the field. That is a 1,000,000% face mask there.
During the play, personal foul, face mask, defense. That penalty is enforced in the previous spot, 15 yards. Repeat, second down.
They will get a bunch of free yards. They will repeat third down.
That's going to move them to probably their best down and distance other than that previous touchdown play. Second and basically 1 yard.
Rolling, yep. Dropping back. Firing over to the inside here. Caught by number 29. And that'll be good enough for a first down. A catch, and that'll be good enough for a first down.
I love the pass play call on second and short. That's great.
Jake Tolman with that catch there for the Guardians. Love it. Love to see him moving yards. Love seeing them make this Warhawks defense work.
Out to their own 48-yard line, almost in Warhawk territory.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're seeing a whole new Guardians offense today.
I really am liking the passing game from the Guardians. It's unexpected, and you can tell that the Warhawks aren't really expecting it either.
Handoff here. That'll go up the middle. That is going to be a loss of 2. Run and a loss of 2, and that'll bring up second down. Honestly, so what you can see before is anytime that we've seen the Guardians with like their passing game, a lot of it is not necessarily that it's like inconsistencies from the quarterback. It's a lot of like the receiver not turning his head quick enough or dropping the ball there, you know? So it's just like he needs a little bit more time to be able to throw it a little bit later for the quarterback, and the receiver needs to turn just a little bit sooner to intercept that ball.
100%.
So, and when it comes together, it obviously works.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Snap, dropping back, throws over the middle here, caught again by number 29.
So third and about 7, maybe.
We're looking at like 3rd and 7 there?
Yeah. 7-ish. You know, I think in the trenches, the Warhawks obviously have the advantage both defensively and offensively. So, you know, when it comes to the Guardians defending the Warhawks run game, we're going to see a pretty big difference. And then also the same thing with the Guardians run game against the Warhawks defense. So if I'm the Warhawks, I'm just trying to keep that up to force the Guardians to pass. If I'm the Guardians, I'm trying to pull out as many creative pass plays, whatever the bread and butter is.
Yeah. But also we want to see, you know, we want like design plays that they know work, you know?
Yeah.
High snap, recovers well, under pressure, quick here, throw over the middle, that'll go nowhere.
See, and I don't know how much the Guardians are really going to be able to stay in the pocket either. But outside the pocket, they might be able to get some work done. So
oh, 30 quarter.
So if the Warhawks can hold the run from the Guardians, force them to pass, and then, you know, keep pressure on the quarterback in the pocket, the only option the Guardians are going to have is to roll out. And obviously completing passes on the run, it's difficult. There's going to be some technicality to that. But I think we should be able to see, you know, handful of completions from the Guardians. It's just fun to see them in enemy territory battling with a one-score game.
Yeah, so there's actually been a lot of talk, a lot of the clock that has been wasted this game too, and the Warhawks have not been able to pick up momentum. They're having like singular drives that are working very well for them. The Guardians have just slowly been chipping away. So
the other thing too is, I mean, the amount of time that the Warhawks defense has been on the field compared to their offense is pretty significant.
yeah,
So even though the Guardians haven't been able to capitalize as much in points, they're able to keep their offense on the field. They're tiring down. They're working down the Warhawk defense.
yeah, they're taking up the majority of the time. All right, 4th and 7 here. Brand new second quarter. The snap fires, and that'll be incomplete.
You know, decent play call. That receiver was a little bit in double coverage, but the pass was just in the dirt.
It's not there.
You know, and obviously no quarterback wants to throw an interception, but if we're talking 4th down anyway,
Yeah, get it.
you know, put it up there, see what you can make happen.
Yeah, sling it down range, try to get something working, or just throw them really off guard instead of trying to pretend that you're gonna get that first down. Just go all the way for it and Hail Mary down to the end zone.
Get out of the pocket and
Yeah.
have a little RPO and just run and get the first down if you can. You know, I don't mind him committing to the pass.
I want to see a good pump fake too on that.
Yeah.
And then just dump it.
Yep.
Warhawks take the snap, dropping back, firing over the middle here. Caught. And he will be caught, but a huge gain there.
Oh, the Warhawks did exactly what the Guardians did last quarter. You know, either kind of a little bit of a deeper slant or a more shallow post.
Knowles with that quick fire, and Peralt with that great catch. That's the thing, though, is like their offense really is going to be like 3 and done here. And then their defense is going to have to go right back to work.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you're keeping your defense on the field for an extended period of time, just wearing them out. And they're lucky it's not that hot yet.
Yeah.
But it's just going to get warmer.
We're expecting almost 90 today. Quick handoff here to number 1. He's going to take it up the middle. Touchdown, Warhawks. Just like I said, there'll be 3 and out exactly.
I think that was actually 2 and out, right?
Yeah.
And we got a Guardian player who's coming off the field. Looks like he might have either had the air knocked out of him or an arm or a shoulder problem.
Yep.
And the Guardians are already low on numbers. They can't afford a bunch of player injuries this game.
Yeah. Kevin says, if I'm the Guardians, I'm throwing that bubble route and forcing their DBs to press. Well, if I'm the Guardians, I'm airing it out every time. We don't have anything that is a running back, so everyone's a receiver. All right, going for these extra points here. And it'll be handoff up the middle. I do not think he has it. Let's see.
Play is no good.
The extra points are no good. A high, deep kick here to around the 5-yard line. Turns to pick it up here. Take it up the middle. He'll take a hit. Will be dropped down. The Guardians will take over at the 19-yard line. Guardians take the snap, handoff here up the middle. That is going to go nowhere. Will be lost to 2 yards and bring up second down. Big snap. Quick fire to the outside here. He's got to move up, and Hugh will go out of bounds. They'll be getting 3 and bring up third down. 9:54 left in the second quarter here. Takes a snap. He's gonna be under pressure. He will go down. It'll be a loss of 3 and bring a 4th down. They didn't do a whole lot of movement there. High snap. Good punt here. It's going to be high, and that'll be bouncing around the 50 here. And will be stopped. That is going to be at the 47 there. Warhawks will take over at the 47. All right, Warhawks take the snap here. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to go up the middle here. He's going to stay up after getting tackled, and he's going to be almost all the way down. He will be stopped. Run and gain our 25, and they'll give him a first down. Oh, 35 actually. Takes a snap, dropping back. Quarterback's going to take off with it here. And he will be brought down. That'll be good enough for the first down. Quarterback keep and a gain of 10. That'll give him a first down. And we have a flag on the play. What this flag is for here. And we have a timeout from the refs.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness number 40 of the defense.
We have unnecessary roughness, number 40 on the defense. It's going to be first down. And half the distance to the goal, which they already had a first down. So. They're just a little bit closer to the goal line here. Pass to the inside. That's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass, and then bring up second down. Kenna says, nice job, Warhawks. Warhawks marching down this field here. Trying to score again. 7 minutes, 27 seconds left in the second quarter. What will the Guardians do? Now a handoff up to the middle, and they will do nothing. That'll be touchdown. Touchdown, Warhawks. And they go for the extra points here, and they will not get it. They will go down. Guardians will take over at 23. A pass and a run to the outside here. Handoff. Oh, an interception here. It was a quick pass. It went up. It got brought back. The Guardians have it. I think there's a flag on the field. I saw something, but I wasn't sure if it was just his beanbag coming out here. Yeah.
During the play, we had a complete, intercepted pass by the defense. then a fumble, and a recovery by the offense that results in a new possession, first down.
Okay, so what we just had there is it was a tip ball, it was an interception. He fumbled the ball. It was recovered again by the Guardians. They get a fresh set of downs because the ball changed from the defense to the offense back again. Fires it deep to the outside here. Oh, the ball comes loose. I think they're going to wave him down, though. So.
Yeah, fortunately for that receiver, knees go down before the ball comes out, so Guardians get saved again.
We gain a few yards. And second down.
Second down.
I like that the Gary will explain, but second down. Travis says Guardians really need to focus on these short outside routes. Yeah. Guardians got a few things they got to work on, but hey, they're showing a lot of progress this week actually. So.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the short, quick passes. You know, the longer he stays in the pocket, the more pressure he's going to see.
Snap over the middle, caught.
Beautiful
Fired
pass.
Deep. Will stay up. Pass and a gain of 20. That'll give him a first down.
You know, it's turning out to be a great game for number 10.
Yeah. Absolutely killing it here.
You see, as soon as
Mr. Morrison there.
Yeah, as soon as we ask for the short passes, all of a sudden they have a long one.
Told you, we're just built like that.
Timeout.
We have a timeout on the Warhawks here. But Morrison just having a fantastic day here. A touchdown, gaining all the yards, showing up, showing out. Oh,
So a little bit of an early start for the Guardians.
Snap. False start. Number 33 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Just a little mental mistake. So instead of being inside Warhawk territory, they're going to be back at their own 47-yard line.
So close to greatness. First down still, though. First and 15 here. I've been able to watch much of this one. How's Jamaica Barber doing? Good.
And they're going to go way back.
Big sack. Big loss of yards. It'll bring up second down.
You know, I know that it's so tempting for a quarterback when he's getting pressured to keep backpedaling. But if he backpedals under his own power, then that's where the spot's going to end up. If he just steps up into the pressure and then gets tackled there, at least they give him forward progress if he keeps going backwards.
We've had Jamaica Barber has gotten a few catches, I'm pretty sure, for the Warhawks. So. Number 10 for the Warhawks. I think he's number 1, actually, this game. So, snap over the middle. Ooh, that was tipped. It'll be an incomplete pass. Bring up third down. The ball was just tipped there, so. All right, steps out, fires over the middle, quick, he's caught it. Number 10 here, Morrison just absolutely killing it. A run to the outside. It will not be good enough for a first down, but it'll get him a lot of yards.
Yeah, he got about, what, 15 or so yards back from that.
Here. Fourth down, yeah, so what, and they were back 20-something yards.
Uh-huh. So ball's at the 45, the Warhawks 45-yard line, fourth down and about 7.
Morrison just doing good things for the Guardians, so.
Yeah. You can get the ball in his hands. I mean, he's got good hands, good speed, good yards after the catch. Doing well.
All right. Let's see here. 2 minutes, 51 seconds left in the second quarter here. Guardians take the snap, looking back to fire. Has some time, fires it deep to the outside here. That is going to go nowhere.
You know, you hate to see an airmail on fourth down.
We'll switch sides.
We'll
take over.
I don't think we had any Guardian receivers anywhere near that ball.
I think he was looking for Morrison again, so either it was miscommunication between the route, but it was almost going straight up to a Warhawks player.
And honestly, I mean,
I don't know, you have some time to.
Well, you kind of consider them a little bit lucky because there's no receiver anywhere near. He's in the pocket, which kind of calls for intentional grounding, but on fourth down, maybe they just kind of pass on that one.
Yeah. Travis says, as a D lineman, I hate it when the QB actually steps up under pressure. My body doesn't change directions like it used to. Yeah, then you have to change what you're doing to try to grab them. All right. Takes a snap here. Roland fires over the outside. Intercepted by number 13 of the Guardians here. He will go down.
Fresh shed of downs for the Guardians.
The Guardians will take over. Noah Wallstrom with that interception from the Guardians.
But looks like he is paying for it after the play. He's still down on the field.
Not good, but an absolute beautiful show there.
Yeah.
Great interception. And way to make a few yards, make it back, get over that 50 again for your team.
Yep, 1st and 10 in Warhawk territory.
Love to see it. We are seeing the Guardians really pulling out everything that they've learned throughout this year and trying to get it all together. Honestly, if they have a few more players on the field, get a few more subs in, get people a little bit more rested, this game could be a lot different. We'll see if they can get down the field and get a touchdown by the end here. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, so.
Timeout, Guardians. They're first of the half.
We have a timeout on the Guardians here, the first of the half, so. Guardians 2026 ICFL champs. Yeah, they're getting all of the All-Stars to join their team. So, big snap, a handoff up the middle here. Gonna be a bump and run. He's gonna stay up. He's gonna fight.
Love to see
Run, a gain of
the
7.
run success from the Guardians there. That's great.
We are gonna roll down here to the 2-minute warning before they possibly take another snap here. So.
For the abbreviated 2-minute warning.
Travis says not all of the All-Stars. No, every single one of these All-Stars is now getting drafted to the Guardians. The good news is you're going to get a signing bonus. What that signing bonus is will be a mystery. You'll only get it if you go and win the championship as a Guardian. So. All right. 2 minutes on the clock. Guardians take the snap. Ooh, play action. He throws it deep to the outside. That is caught. Oh, it is no good. It is incomplete. He had it in his hand, just couldn't bring it down. Yeah, crazy close. He had it in his hands. But I think the defender had a little bit of a hand on it too, and he just couldn't quite bring it in. Takes a snap. Rolls out. Quarterback keep. Helmet comes off. There's a flag. He's going to get the first down. There's a flag on the field. All right, let's see what this ruling is for this flag. Holding on the offense.
10 yards from the previous spot.
Replay third down. Backing it up 10 yards. Oh. All right. Well, flag. I think this is going to be on the defense here on the Warhawks. They're pointing anyway, like it is. Ooh. False start on the offense. Third and deep. I think they got 20 on the clock here, so 1:37 left in the second quarter. Motion. Jet sweep, handoff. That's going to go back. The ball's loose. It will be picked up by the Warhawks. A fumble and recovery by the Warhawks. Here it is. Where are you?
All right, Cedric. What's your bet on how many plays
Ooh.
it takes the Warhawks to score here? They've got a minute and 30 seconds. I don't think time's going to be a problem.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to try to make it quick and want to give the Guardians back the ball, or if they're going to try to run out the clock. I think it's going to take... I got to go 3.
I'm going to say 5.
Yeah, I'm feeling 3, so...
And if they were smart, obviously they'd leave time off the clock,
Yeah.
right? But I don't think it really matters that much, to be honest.
Takes a snap. He drops back. He fires it deep to the inside. Looking for number 23. That's going to be caught. We're both wrong.
Oh, we were both way wrong.
Touchdown, Warhawks.
Wow. And honestly, he underthrew him, and that guy came back underneath to
Yeah.
make that catch. Great catch.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I said 5.
I
That
said
definitely
3.
was way off.
Close, yeah. Technically, we were both off by 300 to 500.
I'm telling you,
there.
this is all we have to do. We just have to like make some guess, and then either that thing will happen or the exact opposite of that thing happens.
I know, that's what's crazy, because we've been drastic before, too, and it doesn't make any difference.
Nope.
Because they'll do the drastic thing.
Yeah, it's like if I ask for a sack, it'll end up being a touchdown.
Yeah,
you know
it'll
what I
be
mean?
like a pick 6 touchdown or something
Yep.
stupid. See if they can get these extra points here. A handoff. He will take it up the middle. He will get those extra points. Extra points are good.
So now we got Warhawks 34, Guardians 6. So Warhawks are enjoying their 28-point lead with just a minute and 22 seconds left in the second quarter.
Travis said incoming pick 6, and then immediately went, never mind. Sonny says, how about names to the guy, not just that guy? No, we like that guy. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, we're going to stick with that guy. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
He's a great guy.
If we can't see their number on the jersey, then it's that guy.
Now, you guys have a little bit better view because we have this fancy camera that zooms all the way in on them. I can't see anything unless they're standing right in front of me. Guardians will take over at the 37.
So kickoff by the Warhawks, fielded by the Guardians, brought out all the way to the 37-yard line. Decent field position, so we'll see what they do. They've got a minute, 16 seconds. Looks like I think they've got still 2 timeouts. Is that right?
Yep. The Warhawks or the Guardians here both have 2 timeouts.
And this is where I'm expecting to see a lot of the passing game here.
Yeah, I want to see him send it down deep. Looks like we got some questioning here happening in the bottom left of your screen. We got the coach talking to the ref, asking some questions, I think. This is when we need the little fixes. I don't know how it works, but roll board, Bravo play for him. Takes a snap. Ooh, dumpstered. Incomplete pass. That'll bring him second down. Yeah, I just want to be able to write on it. Yeah, like you remember smart boards back in, well, some of you guys in the chat probably had smart boards. Some of you probably never seen one. I saw one my last couple years of high school, I think. So I think my physics teacher had a smart board, so.
Head down.
Takes a snap. Fires it to the inside. That's going to be incomplete. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up third down. Going to go nowhere. 1 minute, 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Takes the snap. Fires it over the middle. That's going to be, almost intercepted. That's going to be dropped by number 7 there. Mr. Josh Stewart. Incomplete pass. That'll bring it fourth down. One minute, 2 seconds here. Takes a snap. Little jet sweep handoff here to the outside. He's dancing. He will be brought down. That'll be a gain of 6, but it will not be enough. They will switch sides. The Warhawks will take over. .54 seconds. Warhawks drop back. Fire to the outside. Caught. And that'll be ran out of bounds. That will be stopped. A pass and a gain of 15. That'll give him a first down. And that was to Mr. Barber there. And the clock will be stopped. Replays for a touchdown this time. Well, we just had one and it didn't hit. I'm going with 3 again. They got 47 seconds. We'll see if they're going to run down this clock a little bit, though. But they seem to be just doing passing plays to the outside to get this, so. Takes a snap. Rolling. Quarterback's going to take off. He will be brought down. That'll be a gain of 5. Bring up second down. Touch.
Warhawks, go second and a half.
Yep. Yeah. Timeout for the Warhawks. We just talked about that maybe rolling out the clock. They will not be doing that. 39 seconds left here. Warhawks take the snap. Handoff to the inside here. Number 34's got it. He will be brought down. That'll give him a first down.
The play results in the first down. Timeout, Warhawks. The final timeout of the half.
Final timeout for the Warhawks. 33 seconds here left on the clock. But they did get the first down after a gain of like 10, so. It's Sonderman just slowly marching down the field. Snap. Dropping back. Firing to the outside. Barber's got it. Touchdown, Warhawks. Going for two here. Takes the snap, low snap, recovers well, hands it to number 60. He goes up the middle. The extra points are good. Number 60. Ooh, Mr. Beasley, O-line. An O-line man putting in work. 42-6, 25 seconds left. Yes. Got it. A low kick here, but it goes far. Guardians will have a blocker. He will be brought down. Guardians will take over at the 24. All right, we got 20 seconds on the clock for the Guardians. Ooh, a blitz. Come from the outside here. They take the snap. There's a flag on the field. Flag on the field. A face mask at the end of the play. It results in a first down. So, and that was by the defense there. So the offense is going to get some free yards. Takes a snap, dropping back, firing deep over the middle here. That'll be intercepted by number 12 of the Warhawks. He's going to bring it to the inside here. He's going to do a hit off of a player. You got to wrap up. He will be brought down. And that'll be the end. Gavin Breen with that interception. But that will be the end of the second quarter.
Guardians Football is presented by SWAT Junk Removal. Make it easy to declutter and remove unwanted junk. Call SWAT today for free estimates. The Wrap Shop, with over 20 years of experience specializing in all things vinyl and the Valley's largest selection. The Wrap Shop will make your vehicle stand out. Visit 208wrapshop.com. The Waffle Time Podcast. Tune in for hilarious discussions and unique insights. Find Waffle Time wherever you tune into your podcasts and prepare for off-the-wall entertainment. 2988 Athletic Apparel. All of your apparel needs and so much more. Out West Construction. From remodels to custom projects, Out West can handle all your construction needs. And Eco Motors, Idaho's largest street legal electric golf cart dealer. Warhawks Football is presented by TKG Protective Services, Rodell Fence, Moonstruck Dog Sitting, Johnson Thermal Systems, U-Stick Church of the Nazarene, where everyone is welcome, Falcon Framers, you name it, we frame it, and Grizz's Secondhand Dungeon, in loving memory of Tina Fisk. The Idaho Contact Football League is presented by Dolinar Digital, a local digital and traditional marketing firm focused on the small business, and Treasure Valley Sports League, the best recreational adult sports league in the valley.
All right, we're getting started with the third quarter here. Clock's up, yeah. A deep, high punt here. Ooh, it hits off of him and goes to the ground. It is recovered. Thankfully for the Guardians there. Guardians will take over at the 21. Quick snap, throws it to the outside, and that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass, that'll bring up second down. Intended receiver there was Morrison. Is that on? Oh no, never mind. All right, takes a snap, goes up the middle here. And that'll be good for a gain of 5. I'm good for a gain of 5. Bring up third down. They're going to take the snap. Going to drop back, quick pass over the middle here. It's going to be intercepted by number 2 of the Warhawks. He could go all the way. There's a flag on the field. Caden Hill, number 2 for the Warhawks. But we're going to see what this flag is for. It may be for taunting.
There's no interception by the defense. There's a run back. Illegal block in the back. Number 64. A big 10 yards in front of the foul. First down, Warhawks.
An illegal block in the back. The Warhawks will have it, but they will not have the touchdown, unfortunately. Outwards. Warhawks. Take the snap here. Handoff. He'll take it to the inside here. And he will have it, number 34. Touchdown, Warhawks. I'm going for the 2 extra points here. Low snap, recovers, goes up the middle. That'll be no good. Extra points are no good. No good. Short kick here. Ooh, touches the hand. Will be picked up. He's going to bring it to the inside here. He will be brought down. Guardians will take over at the 30. An absolute ripper of a day here today, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely gorgeous outside. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff here to the middle. It'll be a little bump and run. I think it's Morrison, not Morrison. That is going to be number 40, Seth there. And that's going to give him a first down. Run good for a gain of 10. It'll be a first down. I went down there and talked to him and got his name because I do not have him on my roster for some reason right now, so. But that is, I think it's Jared Self there. It is listed him as number 14, but I'm pretty sure he's donning the number 40 number.
Hey, let's go, team!
Snap, quick pass over the middle. That'll be tipped off. That'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass. That'll bring up second down. For those of you at home, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 absolute crazy games that'll be after this. We have the Sabres versus the Black Tide, which their game is going to be very important. Both teams want this win to really secure some playoff spots there. And if the loser will most likely not be in the playoffs. And then we have the Alphas and the Matadors, another big, big matchup. Takes the snap. Fires it deep, a floater to number 14. That's going to be incomplete. That's going to be intercepted by number 16 of the Warhawks. He's going to be dancing. That is Bach Joe. And he will be brought down. Interception. Warhawks will take over. Yeah, looks like we have a flag on the play. Let's see what Mr. Gary's got to say.
Illegal shift. Offense. 2 players in motion without both of them getting reset. That penalty declined. The result of the play is an interception. First down, Warhawks.
Okay, still going to be an interception, Warhawks, but it was a legal shift. They had 2 players in motion before they could get set. Quick pass to the inside here. That is going to be tipped off, and it'll go nowhere. Incomplete pass. It'll bring a second down. I'm gonna butcher your name real quick. The person that had that interception earlier was Bach Eka J.K. Lee. Bach. That's your name from now on, by the way. You're not getting the rest of that out of me for me to butcher anymore, but. And then number 6 there, Bob, with that tip. Takes a snap, handoff here to the inside. He's gonna run. Sonderman taking it down to the inside of the field here. He's gonna have it. Touchdown, Warhawks. Going for 2. Takes a snap. Fires to the outside. Ooh, intercepted. That'll mean nothing. He's going to run it. He's going to run it all the way down. High kicked. Going deep around the 10. Hot. He's going to bring it up the middle here. Ooh, he's got a breakout run on the outside. Oh, the ball comes loose. He drops on it. I do not think he has it. Flag on the field. I think the Warhawks might have recovered. I think there might be a few player injuries too. I'm not sure. I can barely see. We're going to see what the refs have to say. They just got a ball from the Warhawks side. I'm pretty sure the Warhawks have this ball. Yeah, but I think he dropped it, and I don't think he got another hand on it. Yeah. We're going to see what they say here. But he almost had it. Just let it go. Mr. White Hat. So the Warhawks are going to take over. And there was an unnecessary roughness by the Guardians there, number 40. I know. All right. Got motion. Got a handoff here to number 16. There's Bach. He'll go down. A late flag. There's a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask, number 71 of the defense. 15-yard penalty for the end of the run. First down.
Defense causing some penalties there, giving the Warhawks some free yards. 8 minutes, 40 seconds here. Takes a snap, handoff here. He's going to go up the middle. He will be stopped. Gain of 16. I got my first down. Sonderman with that run there. Motion. The handoff. And Bach goes up the middle, and you will have it. Touchdown, Warhawks. There's a flag? Where? I can't see nothing. I believe you. There's a flag out there. Oh, Lordy, let's see what it's for. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna find it. Nothing. Oh, they're talking. All right, they're seeing. Might have been on this Warhawks here.
The result of the play is a touchdown. After the touchdown, unsportsmanlike taunting, number 16 of the offense.
Taunting.
That penalty will be enforced on succeeding kickoff.
Yeah. 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 Taunting. Takes a snap. Big man on the run. Extra points are good. That is number 60 for the Warhawks there. That is Beasley. 62-6. Prio Dog says what happens to the points for the extra point run back. This league does not let you return the ball on the extra points if you're the defense. It is automatically a dead ball. So he did run it all the way down the field, and that is great for him. Those points count for absolutely nothing, except for some bragging rights maybe to your buddies back home. So no points. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just waiting. They're trying to get confirmation for a running clock. All right, a little bobble catch here. There'll be no running clock. It will be stopped. Guardians will take over at the 44. Seven minutes, 36 seconds here on the clock. Takes a snap, handoff here to Self. Ooh, that's going to be brought back. He took it out of his hands. No, they're going to be waved down. That's going to be loss of 4. Second down. Takes a snap. Quick pass over the middle. Oh, almost intercepted. Went to the ground. An incomplete pass, and that'll bring up third down. Takes a snap. And he is under pressure. He gets sacked. It looks like some of it was his teammates are in the way, so it'll be a loss of 5, and that'll bring him fourth down. All right, we take the snap. They're going for it. Deep, quick pass. That'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass. They'll switch sides. The Warhawks will take over. Warhawks take the snap. Throws it, fires it deep. Caught. Touchdown, Warhawks. All right, they're going for 2. And they'll have it. The extra points are good. All right, the Warhawks to kick. A low little bouncer will be recovered, and he'll be taking it up the middle, and he will be stopped. They're trying to say the ball is fumbled and recovered by the Warhawks. They are placing them down. The Guardians have the ball. Guardians will take over around the 32-yard line. Yeah, Warhawks talking shit. Oh, that was on mute. Whoops. Anyway, Warhawks just got a flag. I'm pretty sure one of them was trying to argue with the sideline ref. And you can't be doing that. Whatever they say is it.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, Warhawk 10. 15-yard penalty, first down.
15 yards for the Guardians as the Warhawks bench chirping. I understand, though. Five minutes, 34 seconds left in this third quarter. All right, takes the snap. Number 29 has it. He will be stopped. Big gain of 3 and bring up second down.
timeout for a player injury.
I never said the Warhawks suck anything, for the record. Hot Duke. I said the Warhawks talking shit to the ref. Never said a single bad thing about the Warhawks. All right, the Guardians, 2nd and 7 here. Drop back, quick fire over the middle. Cots. Think he's going to be down, and he will have a first down. Catch good for 9. Looking for first down. Guardians making progress. They got a free 15 yards at the beginning because the Warhawks bench was chirping. And now they got a first down. Guardians on pace. Just slowly get down this field. 4 minutes, 11 seconds. Takes a snap, fires over the outside. Ooh, incomplete. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up second down. 'Right, takes a snap, fires it deep. That'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass. That'll bring a third down. 3 minutes, 38 seconds left in this third quarter. All right. Throws it deep to the right, looking for 14. That'll be incomplete. There's a flag. That's going to be a PI. We have a flag on the field. I think that's the flag PI they're looking for anyway. They waved it off, it looks like. Oh, no. They did not. My bad, you just picked it up.
During the play, pass interference, defense, 15 yards from the previous spot. That results in the first down.
Guardians with a free first down and marching down the field. Most forward progress we've seen from them. 30 yards has been due to penalties, but Progress is progress, baby. Takes a snap. Quick fire over the middle. That'll be incomplete. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up sick down.
Timeout for a player injury.
You gotta lift with your back. And it looks like they're getting him off the field there, which is great news. Number 2 for the Warhawks, Caden Hill, getting marched off the field. Takes a snap. A little sweep pass here to Self. His helmet comes off. Gonna be a loss of 2 yards. Bring up third down. I believe it. Takes a snap, rolls away to the inside, throws it on the run. That's going to be intercepted by number 4, Carson Fisk. And he's going to take off. Let's see if he's got enough steam to keep it up. And he does. Pick 6, touchdown, Warhawks. Third quarter. I feel your pain 100%. All right, going for it. Let's see what they do. All right. I'll run up the middle. Short little squib kick. Goes through the legs. Warhawks recover. Warhawks will recover that ball.
The kickoff was touched by the receiving team, recovered by the kicking team. First down, Warhawks.
And literally, I think, touched his inside leg barely. A run, a handoff, a run to the inside, to up the middle, number 11 here. And he will be brought down. A gain of 30-something, and then I'll bring him first down. All right, quick handoff here. He's gonna run, take it out the outside, and he will have it. Touchdown, Warhawks. All right, I have no more celebrations for you guys, so. Sandbagging. Getting it. A handoff here, and the extra points are good. Extra points are good. Come on, dude. All right, a kick down on the ground. Gonna bounce a lot. It'll be picked up and he will be brought down. Guardians will take over at the 27. Daryl says, bro, look at the score. Yep, and it's only the third quarter. We will for sure be having a running clock in the fourth quarter, but Minute 5 left in this third quarter. Snap, a handoff here, a little bit of miscommunication, a quick pass. That is going to be an incomplete pass. Bring up second down. All right, a handoff, a bump, a run, and he will be brought down. Regain of 2, and that'll bring up third down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of the third quarter here.
That is the end of the third quarter.
Guardians take the snap. He's going to go up the middle with it. The quarterback will. Quarterback keep. It'll be gain of 6. Bring up fourth down.
Dead ball. Offense, 5-yard penalty, remains fourth down.
All right, he will be stopped. That'll be a loss of 2. Be lost of 2. They'll switch sides. Warhawks will take over. Takes a snap. Handoff here to the outside. Gonna be in bump and run. He's gonna push his way. Touchdown, Warhawks. Fortunately, there's no more touchdown celebrations. Boom, boom. Ready to kick. Deep kick. That'll be recovered by the Guardians. He's gonna bring it up and in, and that'll put him around the 30. Guardians will take over at the 30. All right, takes a snap. Well, toss to the outside here, the inside here. It'll be brought down. The gain of 2. Bring up 3rd down.
Timeout, Warhawks. Their first of the half.
All right, 3rd and 10 here for the Guardians. And quarterback keeps it. He'll go up the middle. What are we gaining? Nada. Bring him 4th down. Three minutes, 46 seconds left. Pass deep to the outside, looking for 10. That'll be intercepted. There's flags. Flags on the field. I'm assuming those flags are for PI. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty sure.
During the play, pass interference. Defense number 15. 15-yard penalty, previous spot. That yardage results in a first down.
Yep, PI right there. 3 minutes. Takes a snap. A little toss to the inside here. He will be stopped. Be loss of yard. Bring him 2nd down.
Two-minute administrative timeout.
Oh, we just dropped a kid. Didn't actually drop a kid, but probably a water bottle or something though. Oh, look at this. We got Sutton. He's saying he wants to play for the Guardians. We have a contender. I hope the Guardians absolutely floss on them in this play. Just throw a Hail Mary down the field and score a touchdown. Sutton says, nah. He says he respects him, but nah. All right. We've got the snap. We got a deep pass. That's going to be, they're fighting for it. The tie goes to the Guardians. He has it. It's going to be a catch. Guardians have it. First down.
Ruling on the field with simultaneous possession. That results in a first down offense.
Yep, tie goes to the offense. Come on, Guardians. You only got a minute 27 left. Dig deep. For those of you at home, ladies and gentlemen, the next game, the Sabres and the Black Tide. I promise you the score won't be anything like this one. A minute. Takes a knee. They're going to knee it out. That's going to be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. They are done. They got to do it one more time, technically. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are done here. That is the final score. Skedaddle. We will see you for the next game in about 10 minutes. That is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the ICFL, we would like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Without you, none of us would be here.